Disappointment isn't the end. It's just a redirection. It's a quote that always comes up in my mind when I feel disappointment, especially caused by others' actions. Life has a way of surprising us, doesn't it? Sometimes it hands us blessings so bright they light up our world. Other times, it delivers disappointments so heavy they seem to crush our very spirit. But let me tell you something today. Disappointment isn't the end. It's a redirection, a painful yet profound invitation to take a different path, to grow and to find a strength within us we never knew we had. Think about it. How often have you set your heart on something, only to watch it slip through your fingers like grains of sand? You poured your energy, your time, your very soul into a dream, only to see it shatter. In that moment, it feels like the world has stopped turning. The sting of failure, the ache of rejection, and the weight of what could have been, they sit heavy on your chest, don't they? But let's pause for a moment and consider this. What if those shattered pieces weren't the end of the story? What if they were clues, pointing you toward a path you hadn't yet considered? You see, disappointment has a way of stripping away our illusions. It tears down the walls of comfort we build around our plans and forces us to confront something deeper. It challenges us to ask, was this truly meant for me? Or is there something greater waiting just beyond this pain? I'll share something personal. I too have walked the road of disappointment. I've felt the sharp pang of rejection, the suffocating grip of failure. There were moments when I questioned everything, my choices, my worth, even my future. But in those moments, I also learned something invaluable. Disappointment is a mirror. It reflects not just what we've lost, but what we still have. The resilience, the courage, and the potential to rebuild. When a door slams shut in your face, it's easy to stand there, staring at the closed door, replaying the what-ifs in your mind. But if you turn around, you might notice a window opening, a crack of light, a new opportunity. The challenge is in shifting your focus, in letting go of what was and embracing what could be. Disappointment hurts because it confronts us with the reality that not everything is within our control. And that's okay. Life isn't about controlling every outcome. It's about adapting, learning, and growing. Each disappointment carries a lesson, a hidden message. It might be urging you to rethink your priorities, to refine your approach, or to dig deeper into who you are and what you want. Do you know what's remarkable about redirection? It often leads us to places we never would have reached otherwise. Some of the greatest success stories began with crushing failures. J.K. Rowling, for instance, was rejected by numerous publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Oprah Winfrey faced rejection and dismissal early in her career. These individuals didn't let disappointment define them. They let it guide them. But let's bring this closer to home. How many times in your own life has something you desperately wanted not worked out, only for you to later realize it was a blessing in disguise? Maybe that job you didn't get opened the door to a better opportunity. Maybe that relationship that ended made room for someone who truly values you. The truth is, disappointment isn't a dead end. It's a crossroads. It's the universe's way of redirecting you towards something better, something more aligned with your purpose. But here's the catch. You have to trust the process. You have to be willing to move forward even when the way isn't clear. And yes, it's hard. It's hard to keep going when your heart feels heavy, when your confidence is shaken, when the pain is fresh. But let me remind you, the pain is temporary. The lessons are lasting. The strength you gain from overcoming disappointment will stay with you forever. So what do you do when disappointment strikes? First, allow yourself to feel it. Don't shove it down or pretend it doesn't hurt. Acknowledge the pain, but don't dwell there. Next, reflect. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow? Finally, redirect your energy. Focus on what's within your control, your actions, your mindset, your attitude. Let me share a metaphor. Imagine you're hiking up a mountain and the path you're on suddenly becomes blocked. You're frustrated, maybe even scared. But as you look around, you notice a new trail, one you hadn't seen before. It's steeper, perhaps more challenging, but it leads to a view so breathtaking it takes your breath away. That's what redirection looks like. It's not easy, but it's worth it. To everyone listening today, let me say this. Don't let disappointment rob you of your hope. Don't let it make you bitter or afraid to try again. Instead, let it be your teacher. Let it be the force that propels you forward, that sharpens your focus and strengthens your resolve. Remember, the road to greatness is rarely a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours. But every step, yes, even the painful ones, takes you closer to where you're meant to be. So the next time you face disappointment, hold your head high. Feel the pain, yes, but don't let it consume you. Look for the lesson, the opportunity, the redirection. Trust that the path unfolding before you is leading you somewhere beautiful, somewhere meaningful. You are stronger than you think, wiser than you realize, and more capable than you've ever imagined. Disappointment isn't the end. It's just a new beginning, waiting for you to step forward.